It's funny you bring that show up because that's when we decided we were gonna have fun and be like a real band. You know, like before that we were just fucking around. But that was the show that really we decided we were gonna fucking go. Like we played the night before in Butler, and we played that morning, and then we were like, you know, these were pretty all right. Like, and then we were like, okay, we're gonna take this seriously. And then we went from there. I don't think we had merch at that time or anything.
Nah.
We started putting money into merch.
I think we had one
shirt we heat pressed. Yeah. You know, real DIY.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, obviously COVID kind of fucked our year up this one.
That was
but
bad.
you know, leading up to that, it was a pretty cool trajectory. Like, you know, we're not getting signed or nothing, but we were starting to book our own shows rather than having people come to us to be openers and stuff, which we're happy to open all the time. But it was cool to be able to like start setting up our own stuff and kind of like getting even more into like DIY-ish type.
Yeah, no, I think that is the move. Like bands that spend their entire time relying on other people to do shit, it's fucking impossible.
No,
kind of gotta
we gotta
grab the gator by the tail, you know what I'm saying?
Grab by his eye.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, we were getting emails from this one guy to play the Moose every week, but you know, you don't want to do that.
Oh yeah.
So no, we started having to do our own shit, and it's worked out a little bit. I guess.
It was cool to be able to like, that was the way that we made friends and started like building, not networking because we're friends with these people, but like band friends and stuff. Because we had a much better time being able to pick the bands or at least reach out on our own rather than some promoter just seeing like, oh, this band can sell a bunch of tickets. Oh, this one too. And like kind of mashing them in.
It's so funny on a local scale when like promoters hit us up to do a local show. And I don't try to, I don't want this to sound like egotistical, but it's kind of like what can you do that we can't do?
Yeah. It's kind of a kick in the balls, dude.
It's a weird thing, you know what I mean? Like, hey, like, you know, I rented out the Moose. You want to, you know, sell these tickets. And it's like, we could just rent out the Moose.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, I'm not against working with promoters, but it's like, let's figure out a more productive way for us to do this.
Yeah.
In terms of like you know, Julie and Jerry, Twist of Fate.
Oh, those guys are dope.
Yeah,
those guys,
they do a really, really cool job in terms of like, you know, not browbeating people into like, oh, play our fucking super cool show.
No,
it's like,
they're cool, dude.
Yeah,
those guys are
so there's like a cool way to do it and like really awkward, weird ways to do it.
The worst is whenever it's the kind of show where the promoter doesn't even show up. We did a couple of those.
Yeah.
Like that kind of,
those are our first couple, three, four shows.
Start,
I think we're like
looking into doing it ourselves, or like, you know, when the bands, other bands like touring or something, they just manage to set it up themselves. It's a lot easier that way.
Yeah. There's a lot of, I don't know. I feel like most of the time, if I get an email from somebody I don't know asking me to play a show in my own city, I'm kind of like, just, I don't know. I understand the hustle.
Before we never vetted them, you know?
Yeah.
Now we look into it. We're like, all right. Like someone asked us, like, well, play a show. We're like, oh, we're in. You know, like, and then now we're like, all right, who is this?
Got to at least look into it a little bit.
Who is this person? Why do they want us to play this show?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest question, right? Is like, why do they want us to play the show, and also like, why do we want to play the show? Because I think being a band that maybe isn't getting to play as much as you want to take any opportunity that you can.
Yeah,
but it sucks to fucking, you know, lug all your gear across town on a weeknight to play for like your friends and significant others that don't want to be there.
I can't wait to do it again.
I would take that in a heartbeat.
Same. I'll do one. I'll take one.
I've been sitting in my basement for the last year staring at my stack like I can't wait to carry that up the Moose steps.
Yeah, you know, it'll be fun, but after like, you know, the honeymoon phase part 2 wears off.
I've been 1-2 shows. I'm done with it.
Yeah.